Hello, how are you? So today I will speak a little bit about a very important subject, is the compassion. So actually in Buddha's teaching, Buddha he gave so many teaching. He gave what we say like there's 84,000 kind of teaching, and all his teaching have one common goal, is to give more happiness. You know, all the Buddha's words are only for helping us to achieve more happiness. So what is the thing that prevents us to be happy? Is the suffering, which is the opposite of happiness. So if we say what is the, you know, like all the meaning of the 84 teachings of the Buddha, if we could put all of them into one quality, the essence of all these teachings, they are one thing, is the compassion. So actually this word in Sanskrit language is called karuna. In Tibetan language we call nyingje. So if we translate nyingje exactly, it means the most precious essence. So this is the most precious essence of the Buddha's teachings. And if we want to achieve happiness, which is a goal of all of us, you know, we have a common goal, is happiness. So the best way, the most important thing we should develop is compassion. So when the Buddha said, I am my own protector, I am my own enemy. So what is the best protector we have is ourselves. How to be our best protector? We should develop in our mind Dharma. And the essence of the Dharma, the Buddha's teaching, is compassion. So our best protector is compassion. So what is compassion? In the Buddhist philosophy, compassion means the aspiration, the desire, the wish to remove suffering and the cause of suffering. So to feel compassion for others, you have to have compassion for yourself. It's on the basis of understanding your own personal situation, your wish for happiness, your wish to not suffer, that you can understand that others feel the same and want the same as you. So in Buddhist philosophy we speak of compassion, but there's many levels. First level should be oneself. Once you have this wish for yourself, you want to take care of yourself, to be happy and to remove suffering. So after, this compassion manifests with others. Example, your friends, example, your husband, your wife, your children, your parents, your neighbors, your dog, your cat, whatever. So after, this compassion can become more and increase. So it can increase to include all sentient beings. But because actually right now we all have the essence of compassion or the seed of compassion in ourselves. But most of the time we have compassion that is biased, you know, like we have more compassion for people close to us, we have less compassion for people distant, and sometimes we have no compassion for some people. So this means our compassion is kind of limited or biased. So in Buddhist philosophy we learn how to develop great compassion. The same compassion, the same wish for removing suffering for all sentient beings, equal to myself, equal to my best friends and best dear ones. So to develop compassion, we need to wish, remove suffering and the cause of suffering. So we have to understand first suffering. So in Buddhist philosophy, there's usually we say there's three categories of suffering. One is more, you know, like easy to understand. One is more subtle. One is very subtle. The easiest to understand is when we have pain. Example, emotional pain, mental pain, physical pain. You know, like. This is pretty evident, you know, even animals and even insects actually can feel this pain. So the wish to remove this pain, everybody has, it's natural. The second kind of suffering we can experience is more subtle, because this is what we call suffering of change. You think about all the positive experience you have in your life, like happiness. Example, now I am outside. I feel, you know, like the air is very good today. There's a little bit warm and there's a wind, so I feel very comfortable outside. But I just need to wait a little bit and it will become fresh, and maybe after I will be freezing, you know. Or if the sun goes hot and hot, I will feel pain on my skin because it's too hot. It's the same thing with food. You eat good food, but if you eat too much, you will feel pain. It's the same thing with music. You listen to good music, you meet good friends, but if it's too long, after you feel bored or you don't like anymore. So all this also becomes suffering. So this is second kind of suffering. And the third kind of suffering is very deep. Like we speak here about more very deep teaching in Buddhism we call ignorance. So because of this ignorance, we don't realize reality, and because of that, we produce the two other kinds of suffering. So today I will not explain too much about these three kinds of suffering because it's a very deep subject. But anyway, when we try to develop compassion, we should develop this wish, first for ourselves, second for people around us, and after try to increase, deepen this level of compassion for all sentient beings, thinking we are all the same and we all deserve to be happy and to have no suffering. So this way, thinking about all the different kinds of suffering, we can develop this wish. You can use also mantra recitation. Usually we use in Buddhist tradition like mala. Mala means like rosary. So we use just as a tool for helping us to concentrate. So we recite the mantra and thinking, developing the wish to remove suffering from ourselves, others, and all sentient beings. So I will do this mantra recitation just a few times. You can do with me if you like. This mantra of compassion is Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Chanchu Semcho Rinpoche Maki Banam Ke Gyuche Keba Nyamba Meba Yang Kone Kontu Pewa